good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, please stand up. Can you lead the prayer, Miss Jaira?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive all the sins we sins. Do not bring us to test, but deliver us from the evil.
Again, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, kindly pick up the piece of paper under the chair and arrange it properly. So, how's your day, everyone?
Here's mine, sir.
Okay, so who is absent for today?
Mine.
Okay, very good. So, as we go on to our proper discussion, let us let us set the rules first to our classroom rules. So, I have here a lab word. So, lab means listen, and A stands for answer, and P stands for participate. So, why I should put this listen? So, while I'm talking in front, you must listen. Okay, once I have a question, you must.
Answer.
And once we have an activity, we must.
Participate.
Very good. So I have here a word. So can you read?
Curiosity.
Can you read?
Curiosity.
So what comes in your mind when you encounter this word curiosity? What is the meaning of curiosity, Miss?
I think, sir, curiosity is the kind of the thing that you cannot encounter. Sir.
Yes. So say for example, yeah, we use yes, Miss Irish.
It is part of a reaction, sir, when you are curious to someone or the things.
So the meaning of word is indicates that derives desire to explore or to discover new things. So say for example, explore, diba? So sa una, we use keypad, diba? Keypad. So na-curious ta kung saan paggamit ng kanang touchscreen ngayon, di ba? So, di ba sa una wala akong may kuhan, wala may touchscreen. So, nakawala ng touchscreen, di ba? Pandami curious na kung sa gamitin ng touchscreen. Or, say for example, wala pa nato na atuan ng mga lugar, curious na sa ng mountain na po, o sa ng buhol, di ba? Say, what if a person explore, can you read?
Grass.
So, unsay pawatin ninyo kung ang tao explore or drugs? Usa may naaniya, Miss Jaira. What if a person have a curiosity about drugs? Yes.
Answer ka ng because of his curiosity kay doon naman ako siya sa drugs which is about siya sa mga
Yes. Yes, that's right. If a person has curiosity about drugs, if he or she wants to explore, maybe he or she will abuse. Diba? Kung ang person ma-engage siya ng butanga about drugs, maybe he or she. Yes, that's right. So, if the person abuse drugs, gusto ba yung nag-abu niya?
This mag-ruin ka.
Yes.
Or bring yung cancer ka ng health or yung
Yes, that's right. If a person has a disorder about drug abuse, maybe her or she have a mental disability. So asa natin ibutang ang mga person na drugs abuse or mga person nga wala na silang mga palimod. Yes, Miss Grace.
I think ibutang sila sa rehab or rehabilitation.
Yes, that's right. Rehabilitation. So, unsa ng mga rehabilitation?
agencies.
Very good. So, our lesson this afternoon is all about
Different agencies, sir. I think.
government agencies, rehabilitation of drug dependence. But before we delve into our discussion about government agencies, rehabilitation of drug dependence, let us read first our outline is for this afternoon. Can you read, everyone?
At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify the different government agencies that help fight drug abuse, discuss the different government
And solving problems related to drug abuse. Demonstrate the importance of government agencies, rehabilitation of drugs dependents.
So who have here knows about government agencies na kuan nagkuan sila nag-treat sila og mga tao na drug abuse or na drug dependence. Basta kayo, mga government agencies. So Nat,
I think I have an answer.
yes, Miss
I think
Angela.
DOH is part of the government
Yes,
agency, sir.
Department of Health. So
Yes.
number one here is let us know first what is government agencies. So government aid plays a major role in fighting drug addiction, ridding the streets of drugs. Part of the solution is to reduce demand as well as the supply of drugs. This means passing legislation of drug traffickers or those who cultivate, manufacture, and trade illegal drugs and narcotics. So government agencies plays a major role in fighting drugs. Say for example, ang mga drug lords or mga nag-supply ng mga marijuana, mga narcotics, are ang government nato mo na siya yung fight sa to kay daghan na kayong mga youth or mga tao nga involved sa drugs. So we know already na kanang drugs is kung pa na siya kung masubraan, no? Nakaka-addict, no? Mura na siya buwan, mga kanang cigarettes, di ba? So, ang cigarettes mo po kay, abutang siya dira nga kanang drugs, no? Kay maka-addict mo na. So, can you read this second paragraph?
The effective crime deterrent is the assurance that traffickers will be convicted in court. To ensure the apprehension and conviction of drug traffickers, agencies of the government have been created for the purpose.
Yes. The government agencies have been created for the purpose. So, nanong i-create ang government agencies nga mo fight sa drugs? Miss Kua. Yes, Miss Andila.
I think para malasan ang mga illegal drug users and if para po ang mga katong mga drug users na is ila akong kanabitaw maparusahan or pwede po matabangan na
Yes, so-
better person.
Say for example, ang ibuhat ni President Duterte no nagkuhan siya, nagama siya mga gagama siya mga
Activities.
mga activities na fight sa drugs. So kay nakabalo na siya sa Pilipinas, daghan na kayo na-involved sa mga drugs, no? So daghan na kayo mga youth, no? Na mga nabuwa na ang mga pinagulong nila, no? Kay kuwan, gumikan anak drugs. So let's check the answer of Miss Angela Benitang. Now, would you have Department of Health? So number one is drug abuse rehabilitation network. So can you read
It
this?
provides a comprehensive rehabilitation and educational program for drug victims. In order to prevent and improve drug abuse in the country, the ARN provides integrated clinical, psychological, occupational, and spiritual services.
So the service of drug abuse rehabilitation network or DON is to provide integrated medical, psychological, occupational, and spiritual service. So that means ang DART nag-provide siya of medical. So kanang mga tao nga di rehab kay nga wala na sila mapanimot, wala na sila mental or na sila mga mental disorder, ibutang diri sila sa drug abuse rehabilitation network. So ang DART pod is nag-provide po sila of psychological, occupational, and spiritual service. So, when we say psychological, dira na nila ayong-ayumon ang mga tao nga wala na sila ang mga kaugnahinga. And also, occupational, taga sa trabaho. Say for example nga, ang tao nga kuwan, giparehab, so at least na nasa sulod, at least makakuha pa sila, maka-earn pa sila money. And also, spiritual service. No? Tapos sila yung mga sana tawag ka ng
Maka-reflect sila.
kanang mga Bible study, kanang mga basta mga spiritual service. So number 2 is National Bureau of Investigation or NBI. So can you read, Ms. Johanny?
This law enforcement agency was the first to establish a treatment and rehabilitation center for drug dependents in the Philippines. Established in 1965, the NBI Treatment and Rehabilitation Centers in Tagaytay, Cagayan de Oro, and Cebu provide the safe haven for drug dependents.
National Bureau of Investigation or NBI. So we all know that NBI, no, na ang ilang service is to investigate the mga drug lords, mga drug users, no. Sila mo musulong yun sa mga makalimukan sa mga drug lords o sa mga drug users. So NBI established in 1965 that NBI Treatment and Rehabilitation Center in Tagaytay de Oro and Cebu provide a safe haven for drug dependence. So sorry for the spelling is dependence is DENCE. Number 3 is dangerous drug board. Can you read this?
Dangerous Drug Board. This agency was created under the Office of the President Rules RA number 9165, known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2022. It establishes policies and programs on drug prevention and control throughout the country.
So the DDB or Dangerous Drug Board established policies and programs on drug prevention and control throughout the country. So sila po nag-establish sa mga policies na nag-against sa drug abuse. So this agency was created under the Office of the President. So sila na din ang presidente din nag-create dangerous that's a bit
Post or icon?
So, dangerous drug board. So, it established policies and programs on drug prevention and control throughout the country. So sa high school, di ba na siya yung mga police na sa kuwan nung nag-promote sila of programs on drug prevention.
Yes,
Di ba na siya?
Yes, sir.
Buhatong kita sa gym. Sa high school, buhatong sa gym kay maminaw ta sila mga ipang-istorya about drug or about drug abuse. Yes, the symposium. So this agency was created under the Office of the President. So, ang kaning dangerous drug board is gikuan siya, gilimo siya sa Office of the President through RA number 915 known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2022. So number 4 is Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA. So one story. Yes.
Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA. The PDEA is the implementing arm of PDB. It is responsible for the efficient and effective enforcement of the production of any dangerous drugs and or other harmful substances and were mentioned in RA number 9165.
So Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or the PDEA. So as what we have seen on the TV, di ba? Sila mo dyan mo mulihok sa mga drug traffickers, sa mga drug lords, di ba? So, it's responsible for the efficient and effective enforcement of the prohibition of any dangerous drugs. So, iyang partner sa PDEA is the NBIK. Once nga mo ato sila sa lugar na daan dito ang mga mga paliw ko
Mato ang
cost. So, ang PDEA mo ay number one, bato sa mga manufacturer o mga himuanan o mga drugs. So, it is responsible for the efficient and effective enforcement of the provision of any dangerous drugs and the harmful substance that were mentioned in RA 9165. So, once nga dito na ang PDEA, dito po nakalugar ang NBI. So number 5 is the Department of Health. So the answer of Ms. Camila is correct. So can you read Ms. Camila about the Department of Health?
Department of Health or DOH, RA number 9165 commissioned the Department of Health to monitor the coordination and supervision of all drugs rehabilitation program, interventions, projects, and activities as well as the establishment, accreditation, maintenance, and management of privately owned drug rehabilitation centers. It functions in coordination with other concerned agencies such as Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD, National Bureau of Investigation or NBI, and Philippine National Police or PNP.
So the partner of Department of Health or the DOH are the Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD, National Bureau of Investigation or the NBI, and the Philippine National Police. Now, why naadiri ang partner at Department of Health sa DSWD? Any who wants to answer? Miss Irish? Why does it the Department of Health partners with Department of Social Welfare and Development?
Because they collaborate, sir, about the people, those who use drugs, sir.
Yeah, yes. Thank you so much, Ms. Cornelio. So, the partner at the Department of Health, there is a social welfare and development. Okay? Say for example, na naay rehab dito sa DOH. Dahil yun, ang rehab dito is minor de edad. So, ang mo pala na, ang mo service ana is ang DSWD. Then, the Department of Health also partners with National Bureau of Investigation or NBI. So as what I have explained earlier, no, NBI is the number one. So the Department of Health also partners with National Bureau of Investigation. So as what I have said earlier, no, ang National Bureau of Investigation also provides the treatment and rehabilitation of the drug abuse or drug dependence. Also, the Philippine National Police. Ano malabot ang Philippine National Police? Kaya ang atong magkapulisan nato kay nagkuhan ko sila na render ko sila service about drug users or drug abuse or the kanang mga mga manufacturers nga nagtimo og mga drugs. So, any questions about the government agencies rehabilitation of drug dependence?
Yes, sir.
So, ako may mga question, no? So, what are the government agencies provides the rehabilitation of drug dependence? Yes, Ms. Aguilar?
The government agencies are, first we have DARN or Drug Abuse Rehabilitation Network. Second, we have the NBI or National Bureau of Investigation. Third, we have the DDB or Dangerous Drug Board. Fourth, we have the PDEA or Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. And the last one is the DOH or the Department of Health.
So what is the role of government agencies in rehabilitation of drug dependence? Yeah.
Pardon, sir?
What is the role of government agencies in rehabilitation of drug dependence?
So, kuwan, sir, para alagaan yung mga tao na nalulunod sa droga.
Yes. Yes, Miss
So
Anila.
the government agencies plays a major role in fighting drug addiction and koan. They are part of the solution to reduce the demand as well as the supply of drugs.
Yes. So ang government agencies is fight siya sa mga drug abuse, drug users, at mga galing sa mga drugs, no? So, ako yung duman na ang drugs is kung nakakasobra is nakakasama. So, so dili lang po ta kung curious kita sa drugs, so dili kita mapag-curious kay makadawat siya sa ato ang health. So any clarifications or questions about the government agencies?
Answer.
And so we have an activity today. So kindly group you into four and count off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So okay, so all you have to do is ayun lang. So each group must pick a one roll paper. On the paper, there is a word related to our topic, government agencies, rehabilitation, and drug dependence. So you must discuss those activities, solve the problems related to drug abuse. So you must speak one reporter to report in front, and you only have 5 minutes to finish the task. So I have here a roll paper. So group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. But before you start your activity, can you read first our criteria? So can you read everyone?
Eye contact. 4 points. Always has eye contact with the audience. 3 points. Most of the time has eye contact with the audience. 2 points. Sometimes has the eye contact with the audience. And 1 point does not have eye contact with the audience. Enthusiasm. Very
Enthusiastic about the topic during the presentation.
most of the time.
Enthusiastic about the topic.
Sometimes enthusiastic about the topic during the presentation, does not appear enthusiastic about the topic during the presentation. Preparedness and organization. Very prepared and organized during the presentation. Most of the time prepared and organized during the presentation. Somewhat prepared and organized for the presentation. Does not appear to have prepared for the presentation. Speakers.
Speaks clearly. Speaks very clearly. Very easy for the audience to understand. Most of the time speaks clearly. Easy for the audience to understand. Sometimes speaks clearly. Sometimes easy for the audience to understand. Does not speak clearly. Difficult for the audience to understand. Knowledge of content recycling.
Knowledge of recycling is very clear. Students shows full understanding
of the content during presentation. Knowledge of the recycling
is clear most of the time during the presentation.
Knowledge
Knowledge
of
of the
recycling is
sometimes
sometimes
evident
during the presentation.
Knowledge of
recycling
is
is
not
not
clear. Students does not
show
show
understanding
understanding
during
during
the presentation. So you only have 5 minutes to prepare, so your timer starts now. So thank you for your cooperation. So you all
Gaga.
Piste, oy.
Mess up. So, so thank you for your cooperation.
Piste, oy. Oh, video na na.
So thank you for your cooperation. So all the groups must present very, very good. So let's have ourselves a brother clap. So goodbye class.
Goodbye, sir.